Hello you guys, welcome back to the channel. I am so excited about this meal prep specifically because I made it very gut friendly to an extent. There's a few things in here where it's like it could be triggering, but I still want to eat like one or two things that make me happy. But I got boneless, skinless chicken breasts, ground turkey, we got spinach, we've got this ready rice that I've talked about in other vlogs before. Love it because yes, even though I cook rice every week, this is great to have if I run out, and it has zero fat. There's literally no other ready rices that have zero fat. That's why I love it. Tons of bone broth, as you know. Lots and lots of bone broth. We got eggs, spinach, chicken, hemp seeds, russet potatoes, because apparently sweet potatoes hurt your baby girl's gut. My famous sweet potato avocado beef dish. She's on pause right now. Green beans, zucchini, all of it. And this week's menu is gonna be very fun. We have lemon herb chicken with the russet potatoes, and then I'm gonna make ground turkey meatballs with carrots and rice. And then I'm gonna make little egg white spinach bites, and I'm just gonna put a few of my little chicken sausages in them. And then I may make, no, I'm not gonna make any creamies. I'm very excited. I'm sad that I can't make some of my favorites, but it'll be good to switch it up a little bit, because that's one thing with the whole gut journey, is that I became too obsessed with the same type of food and my gut needed more diversity. I'm gonna get the chicken in the crock pot because I do have a few other things I need to work on. So as long as I can get the chicken in the crock pot, get that going, I'm gonna take a little break, a little pause, open some new gymshark that's coming, but it will have been long released by the time this video goes live. Let me shut up and let's get into it. Also, I'm super excited because these are high protein, gut friendly meal preps. Because online, lots of times I see like gut friendly, but I'm like, I still want the gains. It's a win-win over here. I've just done what's gonna take the longest, which is the chicken. So that is in there for 4 hours. This is exactly what I did. You can spice up your lemon herb chicken if you don't have gut issues, but if you're like me and you wanna keep it simple and not upset your gut, this is exactly what I followed. I did 2 to 3 chicken breasts or thighs if you want it to be juicier, but we're high protein over here, even though I do love a chicken thigh. So all the ingredients you'll need, I'll stick them up right here on the screen. You'll need 2 to 3 pounds of chicken breasts or thighs, 1 cup of chicken broth, the juice of 2 lemons. In this case, I did 1 lemon because I only bought 1 by accident, and then I did lemon juice from a little squeezer. Zest of 1 lemon, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 1 tablespoon of dried oregano, 1 tablespoon of dried basil, 1 teaspoon of thyme, teaspoon of salt, half teaspoon of black pepper. Optional, you can add scallions on top. That's everything you're gonna need. I then put the chicken in the crock pot as well as the lemon juice and then the zest. I don't really know what the heck a zest is, so I literally found this in the depths of my drawers and just shaved the skin of a lemon, and then olive oil and all the herbs and salt and pepper into the pot. Mix it up, and then you lay in your chicken breast or thighs, and then I took a spoon and just poured it over the top just so it was coating all of the chicken. This recipe says that if you add scallions on top, it really helps add flavor without giving you the bloat, because I need to stay the heck away from onion. I don't have scallions, but if you have scallions, I would add them. And then I decided to cook it on high for 3 to 4 hours, or you can cook it on low for 6 hours. So we're just gonna let that sit, get the rest of this meal prep going. I'm probably gonna get the potatoes in the oven next, and then I gotta take my little pause to do my Gymshark package, and then we'll get right back into it. I will die on this hill, and I say this every single time, but I feel like I just need to remind you every single time, wash your rice. I don't know the reasoning, but once you see all the dust and dirt that comes off this rice, I don't know if it's placebo, but I really do feel like when it comes out of the rice cooker, it is a better consistency. I don't make the rules. Wash your rice. It doesn't have to be clear water. I've seen some people wash their rice for so long until the water finally runs clear. I don't have enough time to do that, but I will run it through probably 5 to 7 times and get it significantly cleaner than when we started. The rice is cooking, and the next longest thing is going to be cooking these potatoes. I'm going to preheat the oven to 425 degrees and get these cut up, because that is going to be the thing that takes the next longest amount of time. And then from there, the oven will just be ready for ground turkey meatballs that I'm going to roll up once I finish my little haul over there. I'm literally not used to cooking regular potatoes. Like, I can't remember the last time I cooked a normal potato, and they smell kind of bad comparatively to like sweet potatoes. What is on your guys' Christmas list? I don't really have anything. I want to know what to get my cousins and my mom and stuff, and yeah, I could ask them, and I'll probably just end up asking them, but like sometimes I like surprising my family members with fun gifts that they weren't expecting. What happened to the element of surprise with gift giving? Now it's like, tell me exactly what you want, and there's no fun to it anymore. Set this aside. I always spread them nice and thin, single layer if possible. Light coat of this avocado oil spray. And I'm just doing salt and pepper because they won't inflame my gut. I'm just gonna stick these in the oven for about 25-ish minutes. I always watch though, but I like my potatoes crispy. I do have to roast some carrots, but I'm just gonna do them in the air fryer, or like my Ninja Crispy. We're getting into the ground turkey meatballs, and I'm a little bit nervous because this is my first time doing this, and they look really good. I'm just a little scared. This is basically what it's going to look like, or what I'm gonna be doing just proactively. 1 pound of lean ground turkey. This is exactly 1 pound. 3 to 4 tablespoons of liquid egg whites. 1/3 cup gluten-free panko. We'll see if this F's me up or not. 2 tablespoons chopped fresh parsley. I don't have that. 2 tablespoons tops of scallions. Don't have that either. I do have 1 teaspoon dried basil, 1 teaspoon dried oregano, ½ teaspoon paprika, teaspoon of salt, ½ teaspoon of black pepper, and 1 to 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Drizzle before baking or air frying. Optional, you can add Dijon mustard or lactose-free Parmesan. I will not be doing that. Oven is preheated to 400 degrees. I'm going to mix in a large bowl the ground turkey, egg whites, panko, parsley, scallions, toppings, and seasonings. Mix so the meat stays tender. Over mixing them will make them tough. Don't know what that means, but I'll make sure I don't do too much. Roll them into 1.25 to 1.5 inch meatballs set on a parchment paper, baking sheet, and drizzle lightly with olive oil for browning. I might just like spray some avocado oil on top for that. Cook in the oven for 18 to 20 minutes. Broil for 1 to 2 minutes if we want crispy edges. Oh, and then there's an optional lemon herb brush. 1 tablespoon of olive oil, juice of ½ a lemon, pinch of oregano, and brush over meatballs while warm. That's always an option. I don't think I'm gonna do that. Let's get into it. Third cup of gluten-free panko. Micro, you big crybaby. It said mix gently. I'm just gonna do this until I need to use my hands. I'm scared the meat's gonna get too tough, or whatever they said. Does that look like 1.5 inch ball? I don't care what people say, handling meat is disgusting. Micro misses Z a lot. Z is doing really well, by the way. He is just recovering. Low-key living his best life. Has a TV set up, literally just living the dream inside. Michael, man, I know. You want to be inside with the cool kids. Okay, not gonna lie, these look phenomenal. Period. 400 degrees, 18 to, oh, there's a lot of meat left over right here. Hold on. 400 degrees, 18 to 20 minutes. Yay! Okay, cute! Actually, speaking of, Z just went in for his checkup appointment today. So he was dropped off this morning. Regardless, he's just been doing really well. The hardest part is definitely just the fact that he wants to walk on his leg. Bro has to be non-weight bearing. Stay off your leg, my guy. He's doing good though. I'm just gonna spray a little bit of this on top to help browning in the oven. It's 3:42 at 4 o'clock. we are going to check on the little meatballs. We are going to move into shredding or cutting up the carrots. I did have some of the potatoes come out. There was less on this plate, so they did burn. No, they didn't burn. They just got a little extra crispy, if you will. But the other ones are not done just because there was significantly more on the other tray. Yeah, now we're just going to slice up some carrots. I'm not gonna stick them in the oven. I'm gonna actually put them in the Ninja Crispy. Look at big freaking carrots. The trick here is to not apply too much pressure. I used to go like that and I just had the worst time shaving carrots, and yeah, it's just the lightest pressure. Dang, my arm is sore. Get this all cleaned up. I love cutting my carrots the long way, but you just have to really be careful because it can be hard sometimes. So I cut them in half. That was sketch. And then if they are bigger, I'll cut them into fourths. But I like to put the tip down and then apply pressure like that, rather than like balancing on top. This is literally my favorite thing in the entire world. It's like an even quicker air fryer. I don't know how, but this thing is magic. Give these a little spray. Salt and pepper. I just put the carrots in the Ninja Crispy. It could only fit about half a batch, but I do 15-ish minutes. Probably gonna add a little bit more time, but it cooks it so perfectly. I kind of like to have my carrots the tiniest bit, not hard, but I don't like them all completely soft. I just like a little bit of on them. So I did about 15-16 minutes. This isn't warmed up, so typically that would be enough time, but it takes about 2-3 minutes to warm up. So that's really only like 12 minutes there. So I'm gonna go about halfway, you know, push them around, maybe add some more salt and pepper, and then I'm gonna stick my fork in them, see how I feel, and then maybe add a few more minutes if I need to. What do we have done so far? Turkey, which will go with the carrots and rice. We have the chicken in the crock pot, which will go with the potatoes. And then all we need to do is make our little breakfast bites. I just pulled out the second batch of potatoes, and yeah, I thought I was gonna hate going back to regular potatoes. Won't lie, smells like McDonald's in here, but probably 17 times less fat. So that's a win. That's a win. I just ran it on my phone. Oh, this is steaming a lot. Hold on. Is it because of cold air? I'm hot as frick. I gotta, it's too hot in here. All right. Oh, only 2 minutes left. I gotta stir these up. So they're getting crispy, but they're not exactly how I want them just yet. Chickma, you wanna say hi to the goose? Come on. Oh, big goo. You're clean, girl, because you got a bath yesterday. Ooh. Oh. You look like Phineas, or Ferb, with the back of your neck. You're the cutest girl in the whole wide world. Look at your little bloop. Can you see her tongue? It's always out. I got lip gloss on, oh, I give you a kiss. I gotta brush your teeth, my guy. Your Maeve arrived. She was out of Maeve dog food and she was just not having it. Just got a ring notification that it's at the front door. But I'm a little overstimulated. I don't wanna deal with a huge 30-pound box of raw dog food right now. It's 4:17. And guess we forgot about the meatballs. They look fine. They look great, actually, I think. We'll come back to these. We're just gonna get onto the egg bakes for right now. Not chicken begging. Girl, don't be so sad, Ma. You're so flat. I just got the next batch of carrots into the crispy, and now we're going to make the egg white muffin with spinach. So this is really honestly pretty straightforward. It's going to be, I preheated the oven to 350, 2 cups of liquid egg whites or 8 whole eggs or a mix. So 4 eggs, 1 cup egg whites, whatever. 1 cup of chopped spinach, 2 tablespoons of green scallions, optional, salt and pepper, paprika, basil, oregano, also optional, and then olive, just the spray for the tin. And then you can also do your other add-ins, but I'm just gonna keep it simple this week. I know I usually do my entire thing. I might add a few chicken sausage cut up into there. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna add just like 1 egg. Then we're gonna add the spinach. Sorry guys, I'm so scatterbrained. I'm like trying to vlog and do all this. I think I was supposed to chop up the spinach. Whoopsie! Is it insane of me to cut it with scissors? No, this is like kind of insane. Don't do this. This is so lazy. One thing I never understand about dogs is like, I know everyone's like, oh, my dog is so nice, they would never hurt anyone. I'm saying that because I'm genuinely so serious. She does so well with dogs when we take her to daycare, when she meets other dogs, but when she sees other dogs and she's trapped inside the house, she goes bonkers. I'm like, chicken, relax. Yeah, so I just cut those out. It worked though. Add salt and pepper. I'm actually gonna get those scissors again and cut up this meat. I'm only doing like 5 little sausages because it already has a lot of protein, but I just wanted to add some more like texture in those bites. So I forgot to press play, but I just generously sprayed a ton of this avocado oil on here because I feel like without fail, whenever I put egg whites in tins, it always sticks. I coated very generously. That looks really good. Okay. Time to put them in the oven for how long? Hold on. Just so we don't F it up. 18 to 22 minutes. Perfect. It's 4:39 at 5 o'clock. I promise you I will check on those muffins. We will check on those muffins. There's about 52 minutes left on the crockpot chicken. I just shredded it up so the juices can really just like get in there and soak in there. I have 18 seconds on the second batch of carrots, and then we are gonna be able to plate our first dish. And we have 15 minutes. We have 15 minutes until the egg bake needs to be checked on. I'm not gonna forget this time. I think I'm gonna do about 150 grams of rice in each container. This is the ground turkey balls, carrots, and rice dish. Yikes, you guys, I don't think I made enough rice. I definitely thought 2 cups would be enough. So I guess it's gonna be about 130 each. Don't know what to do about these meatballs, you guys. These actually look kind of flay. Egg bakes, I'm gonna check on them right now. It is exactly 5 o'clock. So we did really good remembering. I feel like they're literally perfect. I'm just gonna wait another minute. I just wanna like crisp a little bit more. But while we wait on that, I'm just gonna prep the potatoes. We have the rest of the carrots cooking. I'll just be leftovers because I'm starving right now and I kinda wanna. So let's get the potatoes. Wow, these are crispy. They're literally sticking to the parchment paper. They're really good though. Be gentle with me because like I haven't cooked normal potatoes in a hot minute. They literally taste like French fries. Those are literally giving French fries. Like it's giving French fries. So these look perfect. I swear to God, if they stick, I'm gonna be very, very upset. I'm gonna wait like 20 minutes because the chicken still has 30 minutes on it. But I'm gonna check it. It looked pretty done to me. Gonna plate this. Just gonna be potatoes and chicken. And then I will put away our little egg bakes and then we're done. Today was so efficient. Not me eating all these. Today was quick. We were on top of it. Yay! Okay, moving on to the crock pot. It smells so good. I want some of the juice in this, but all I had was this spoon that strains. Like, I'm definitely gonna make this again when my gut is not in shambles and just season the F out of it. It's gonna be so good. Hot! Wow, it honestly tastes like chicken noodle soup, or like the chicken from chicken noodle soup. Like I had to put carrots in here. Ooh, just wait till I can get my hands on some gut inflaming seasonings, you guys. Just wait. It is gonna be game changing. Let's box these up and then we're pretty much done. The very last thing I need to do is just plate these muffins. Now my mom texted me saying, can you host Christmas? Like, Mom, I just need 5 seconds to get through Vlogmas. I do. Why do they always effing stick? I'm gonna call the cops, you guys. Be so serious. You saw me douse them with spray. I'm so mad, you guys. They smell so good though. Oh, this one actually, wow, this one, no, it didn't. Oh, it did actually. I don't know what the trick is. This pan is about to just get kicked out of the house, voted off the island. I need all your guys' tips and tricks, please, I'm begging. Okay, perfection. We freaking did it, you guys. I feel really good. We've got meals for the week. We've got a healthy gut. We have a high protein meal prep. Today felt really good. The vibes are very high. And I feel like crash outs were a minimum. I just wanna say, I'm gonna pat myself on the shoulder because I really do feel like the crash outs have been, they're still there, but they're just not as frequent, so. I hope you guys enjoyed. I love you so much. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you next time. Come on. Say bye to the goose. Oh, oh. You stink. I love you. Mom, what's your Maeve? You're a good goo. Let's get you fed. Okay. I love you guys.